who do you think is they?
There are people who've been in charge of the world for quite a long time. And to keep it simple and to make sure this podcast stays up, the people who control the money are going to control the world. Because if you have money, you can influence people.
Yeah.
Right? So, and the governments, what do the governments need? Money. So they're a layer in the chain.
That's what I mean.
The governments are the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who the fucking president is. It's bullshit. Right? So the true matrix, the people who truly control it, they want as much influence and power as possible. This is human nature. If you have a company, you're not going to hire employees who disagree with you and don't listen to you. You're going to want them to be as compliant as possible. Just like you're going to want your woman to be as compliant as possible. It's who you are as a man, right? So if you're one of the most important, powerful billionaires on the planet, you're going to want as much power over the world as possible. You want people to be compliant. So you're going to look for that outside support structures and attempt to attack them. If you have a girlfriend, and she's 100%, she listens to you, except she has this one friend who's always in her ear talking shit, you're going to say, don't be friends with her anymore. If you're trying to teach the children X, but their parents are trying to teach them Y, you're going to say, we need them to spend less time around their parents. So how do we do that? We need the parents to be more busy, and we need them to go somewhere.
That's just like some crazy control shit. That is what I'm saying.
But that's what they've done.
Yeah.
It's on purpose. Like, it's very, very purposeful. It's all done on purpose.
I just think the average person doesn't understand that, like, that statement means that, like, there's people above us that are just trying to control us, right?
Oh, completely. There's people in charge above us trying to control us all. I mean, the last 3 years haven't proved that. I don't know what's going to prove it to you. Like, there's definitely people who want to control us because all of us, every man on earth, has an innate instinct for power and control. We're all human. We're not pure creatures. The reason you guys love doing this podcast is because you love being big and getting more followers and getting more influence. What is influence? It's power. It's control. It's what you want. It's what I want. It's what everyone wants. If you get to a certain level in life, that's what you want. And you're going to have power and influence over a whole bunch of people. You may believe, it's not even necessarily evil. You may believe that you're helping them. They don't understand the world. They're the little peasants. They're the ants. I'm the big billionaire. I'm going to teach them things they don't know they need to learn yet. Their mother is outdated. She's in their ear. We're going to separate them so I can help the kids. They may think they're doing it for a good reason, but what they're really doing is trying to propagate their own personal worldviews on other people. As we all do. As you do, as I do, etc. They just have managed to have a lot more influence and more power to do it. Right? So, you talk about governments. The fuck is a government? Governments are bought and sold. That's all bullshit, right? But there's people in charge of the world who want us to listen when they talk. And they're going to do their very, very best to stop anybody or stop any kind of power or support structure which is going to prevent that. It's done on purpose. This is why they also try and ensure that the people of most nation states are infighting. This is why government and politics, I think, is the biggest lie in the world. You have Democrats and Republicans arguing with each other all fucking day. And they are two sides of the same coin. And the people in charge of all of it are laughing. Bro, if you had to fight 100 fucking cats, right? You'd probably get through it, but it'd be a bit messy. The first thing you want to do is turn...
100? Fuck.
Yeah, well...
100 what?
I'd take 100 cats easy.
Yeah.
Snap the necks like fucking Rambo. Point is, you'd want to turn all the white cats against the fucking yellow cats. First. Start a civil war first. Let's get them uneasy. We don't working together on me now. Let's man. Well, you're Democrat, you're Republican. You're black, you're white, you're brown. You're gay, you're straight. You're a man, you're a woman. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And everyone's gonna sit there and fucking argue all day. And they're gonna sit at the top laughing. There's more of us than there is of them. But they don't think that. They're very, very smart. It's divisive on purpose.
How do they get that smart?
It's because it's age old, bro. This shit's been around for a very long time.
So it's just families that have learned along
it's
the
not
way?
just families. It's just age old. If you look at how...
But that's like really smart shit.
Look at how England... Yeah. Look at how England conquered India. England conquered India with less than 100,000 troops. There was millions of Indians. And the supply line is 9 months long. How do you do it? You turn up. You turn one team against another team. One family against another family. One tribe against another tribe. Arm one side. They start winning. Oh shit. And you take some power back. Arm the other side. It's basic foreign policy. That's internal policy. It's basic. That's how it's always been. And then before you know it, who runs India? The British. That's how you do it, right? It's how America does most of foreign policy today.